know, comfort food may sound simple, but there's a real art to getting it right and to keeping it that way, which is what 3 generations have been doing for 70 years here in San Antonio, Texas at the Tip Top Cafe.
Give me a hot pork, water onion rings, gravy, mashed potatoes, 3 chicken fried steaks.
I love the chicken fried steak. The food's amazing.
Okay, guys, we've been coming here for 50 years.
40 years.
Well, hello there. My mom and my grandma, my great-grandma, we always came here. It's just basic home cooking.
Yeah.
It's always been great.
Ever since Pappy Louise opened the joint back in '38.
Enjoy.
Then passed it on to his son, Ansel.
Well, my dad retired in '81.
Now it's in his daughter, Linda's hands.
Hi, how are you? I know it's a business, but it's more family than anything. Paul, you'll be next.
And the food is fabulous.
Everything's prepared according to old recipes, without a doubt.
From the seats to the food to the people to
Everything's
the...
the same.
We just like doing it the way we do it and have for 70 years.
Enjoy.
Serving up comfort food classics.
Pork short ribs, they're wonderful.
Chicken and dumplings, corn casserole, and mashed potatoes. It's outstanding.
Chicken fried steak.
It's the best around.
Give me a hot pork.
The pork is very tender, and the gravy is really, really good.
So what are we gonna make?
We're gonna make a marinade for our roast pork. Brown sugar, celery salt, mustard, garlic powder,
There you go. Same team.
ginger,
Marianne. So you gotta mix that all
a
together.
little bit cider vinegar,
Gotta have a little acid to break that down.
liquid smoke, Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce.
Holy oil, Batman. Oh, this is oil country, ain't it?
Yes, it is. Now we just put it on the roast pork.
Such a pork shoulder, Boston butt, whatever you might want to call it. Oh, that's gravy goodness right there, Troy. Nothing wrong with this. So what's the last step?
Black pepper and rosemary.
Now, how long are we gonna let that marinate?
Overnight,
Now it's ready to go down? 3.5, 4 hours.
350 degrees.
I'll stay here and guard it. Yeah. Look at the bones starting to pop out. You see all that fat sitting in there? Oh, look at that little gem. That is outrageous. Super tender. Wow. Let's make gravy.
All right.
You make it and I'll watch.
All right. To get the brown gravy, put some water in here.
Deglaze the bottom of it, pull some of that up.
Strain it into our pot, bring it to a boil, and then thicken it.
A little bit of roux.
Right.
Boy, that's tight and rich and dark. Good.
Put it on toast, cover it with brown gravy, serve it with mashed potatoes and salad.
That puts the shamalama in ding dong. I mean, look at it. Just falls off the bone. Awesome. Ask me in a year if that's what we make at my house for Christmas. Seriously, I'm not stopping.
It was wonderful.
Just like it used to be 30 years ago.
It's comfort food. It's just growing up in San Antonio.
There's a lot of love that goes into everything here. Shows in the food, I think.
It's the #1 place to eat in San Antonio.
It makes you feel good, and you're definitely full when you leave here.
I'm gonna be asleep in the car at the rest stop. I was just in the Tip Top. And they're gonna say, oh, you had some of that pork roast, did you? Please, get me out of here. Move. Seriously, move. I can't. It's got kryptonite. This is Singleton's Seafood Shack.
When you see the boats out back, you know that you're getting real fresh seafood. Fried shrimp.
Always good, always fresh, right off the boat.
As soon as you walk in, there's this whole display of fresh fish.
Whatever's fresh, we got it.
And it's all good.
Because owner Dean Singleton
Y'all did good today?
is making sure.
I appreciate it, Randy.
Okay, so what do we got here?
Fresh flounder,
Okay, here.
grouper,
There's gonna be a test after this.
my,
My,
triggerfish,
triggerfish.
triggerfish.
And Dean's not the first generation of Singleton to bring in the catch straight from the boat.
Got 45 pounds there, bub.
His dad, Ray, was a commercial shrimper who started this place back in the 60s.
Jill, crab legs.
And this family tradition goes back even further.
Couple Menorcan chowders, please.
Menorcan? Majorcan?
Menorcan chowder.
Menorcan.
There's a little island off Spain called Menorca. That's where my heritage is from.
Red chowder.
Well, you can't get it everywhere. It's got a unique taste. It's loaded with clams.
And where are these from?
From Cedar Key, right around Tallahassee, right around my
Okay. They're frozen.
present. We get them in fresh, we put them in the freezer. The reason why is, for one, it's easier to shut. Two, it saves all the salt water and all the juices stay inside of it.
Okay, okay.
Take it, take your knife. Take the clam out. All the salt water stays right with it.
Slamma jamma, that's a big clam.
Yes, sir. Call them chowder clams.
So we're gonna take all of these out, and then we're making Menorcan chowder after we run it through the buffalo chopper.
Exactly.
They're still a little partially frozen, so they won't gum up. They'll just cut into nice pieces.
Yep.
All right, boss.
First, we're gonna add fresh chopped clams. Yes, sir.
I'm out of here.
Crushed tomatoes.
Told you it was gonna splatter. So we're making Manhattan clam chowder.
Basically, a little bit different.
Let me guess, granulated garlic.
Got it.
Granular garlic capital of the world.
A little lemon juice, a little Worcestershire, clam base.
Wow.
Water.
Now, how long will this last?
About a day, maybe 2.
Really?
Yeah, and then we put bacon in.
Pre-cooked bacon with a little bit of its fat?
Yep, leave the juice, and we stir.
Let the clams cook, let it all kind of come together.
For 90 minutes. Then we add onions, celery, bell pepper.
Celery and bell pepper?
Yes.
I'm over here in the splash-free zone.
We add potatoes. Top of the splash, son.
There you go.
We'll stir it in.
And let that go until it heats back up?
Until it gets to a boil.
What about salt and pepper and all that kind of stuff?
No need.
Not necessary.
Nope, clams added.
This will be interesting.
There you go.
Looks like Manhattan chowder. Oh, it's great. Reminds me a little bit more of the seafood cioppino than it does Manhattan chowder. A little spice, a little acid there from the lemon juice, clam flavor, got good bacon flavor. Really good, man. No wonder you go do so much. I could very easily put a bowl of this down today. Seriously, I'm gonna polish this thing.
And Menorcan clam chowder.
The texture is great. The clams are good, and it's loaded with other goodies.
It's got a lot of flavor in it.
Big flavor, but it's light.
Yeah.
I love the fact that there are actually chunks of clams. You can see the seafood in it. It's so good.
You can always count on it being just what you want. It's just good food.
And clams for everyone. A nice place to come and relax after work. It's just amazing.
When you're thinking about turkey, you're probably not thinking of a joint like this. The Alpine Steakhouse in Sarasota, Florida is more of like a sirloin and sausage kind of place. But wait till you see what they're doing with turkey. It's gonna blow you away.
I love it. All the different flavors. You can't get anything better. It's like Thanksgiving, just all the time.
No, seriously, man. They take a chicken, they shove it in a duck, and they shove the duck inside the turkey, and then they put a bunch of stuffing and stuff on it.
Absolutely fabulous.
It's called a turducken. Just one of the handmade, homemade specialties transplanted New Yorker Mark Rebhan and his son Matt are cranking out.
Need some fries down?
At the restaurant and butcher shop, first opened by Mark's dad 32 years ago.
My dad basically came to Florida to retire, and that didn't last too long.
Yeah, looks like you really did a good job of it.
And went back into business, and I came down in '75, and here I am.
About 12 years ago, Mark says he heard about something called a turducken. Your dad comes home one day and says, guess what? You're gonna start boning chickens, ducks, and turkeys, making all this stuff and shoving it together and then sewing it up like a football. What'd you say?
Well, basically, he put one on the counter and he started doing one himself, and we just did it side by side.
You guys learned it together?
Yeah.
Let me learn me.
Well, basically, I mean, you have a chicken, a duck, and a turkey. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this chicken and cut it right down the back. I call this a scissor cut here. You wanna get your knife tip in here. This is the oyster meat of the chicken, best part.
Right, now the duck.
Same way.
I like this.
All right.
This is kind of like culinary Disneyland for a dude like me.
All right.
Big turkey.
If I'm down far enough, this is gonna pull right out. Stock pot.
That was money, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, can I try this one?
Sure, absolutely. Be my guest.
I feel a good finger cutting coming in.
And you're just gonna kind of go down, pull the meat. There it is. Good job. We're gonna take the duck and the chicken. I'm gonna hit it with a little Cajun seasoning. Throw the duck down. Same with the chicken.
Chicken goes on a little, this is the super hot side, a little less hot.
Right. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do, put some of them blackening seasonings on there.
Oh! I like how you let me jump in on this part.
Hey, you can cough.
Now to start piecing this bad boy together.
Virgin olive oil here. Get it into the seams, the pockets where you took the thigh bones out. A little blackening on this guy. And take some of this cornbread stuffing here. Now you're gonna go to your spinach stuffing here. And you're gonna put some andouille sausage.
And you guys make the andouille sausage also?
Here on premises. Some roasted red bell peppers.
Oh, that looks good.
Now you're gonna take your duck inside this turkey.
Let me ask you this, boss. Why isn't the chicken down? He's bigger.
Well, turducken. That's the turkey, then the duck,
Give me
then
a
the
knife.
chicken. You're not doing as much now.
He's kind of hiding him in there now.
Yeah, now we're gonna go to the chicken.
I bet you have a lot of friends come Thanksgiving and Christmas time.
You're just gonna take it, and you're gonna bring it up and turn it like this. Sometimes it's best to have a friend help you hold it. I grab it.
Let me see if I can find somebody. When is your spring clothing line coming out? You're really doing a Mac job. Dude, you make that look so easy. That might be one of the best looking, uncooked food items I've ever, I mean, it's just beautiful.
You just wanna kinda set it up in here.
Now, how long does Superbird take?
This Superbird here is gonna take about 12 to 13 hours at 200 degrees.
How many?
12 to 13 hours.
Okay, so that goes in.
Slide it on in there. So you just close that oven and
Hot.
1, 2, 3. All right. I feel better.
Hey, you do.
I'm gonna cut it right down the middle.
Steam coming off that. Oh, you should smell that. Holy moly.
How's that look for you?
Oh, man.
It's a good combination.
Definitely the richness of the duck and the fat. And then, you know what I pick up in there is the andouille. And the chicken has such a lighter texture than the turkey.
Yeah.
That is a flavor fest right there.
Yeah, you haven't even had gravy on it yet.
Why would you cover that with anything? Taste, seriously. That's like someone shot off all the fireworks at the same time. So now it's time to play the where am I gonna stop and eat game. So, with my keen sense of awareness, I'm gonna stop and eat where the truckers eat. Emma Jean's Holland Burger Cafe. Folks around here say it's a trucker's paradise.
See these pictures on the wall, these gravel trucks, and that's what we do every day. Except this is 1953, today's, 2007, but that's us right there today. After 60 years on this stretch of Route 66, Emma Jean's is just like it was.
A little bit of history to it.
I got it.
It's still the must-stop. They knew you
That's Dave.
for great home cooking.
Pick it up.
Here you go, Bob.
Just not like a drive-through burger, you know?
Best bacon in town here.
Best bacon?
Best bacon.
Where is town? And for Brian Gentry and his wife, Shauna, keeping everything the way it was is the way it is.
We bought the place when I was 13. It's always been the Holland Burger.
It's always been the Holland Burger since 47.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of tagline it now, the
Emma Jean's Holland Burger.
Emma Jean's Holland Burger.
Yeah, when my mom had it, she put that on there.
Your mom was Emma Jean?
Yeah.
I want it to stay as original as possible. Because when people come in here, they're stepping back into time.
Back before chain restaurants ruled the road and folks started paying with plastic. Back when fueling up meant real deal comfort food.
Big, juicy, bomb.
Like the signature biscuits and sausage gravy.
Always good.
So who taught you how to make biscuits and gravy?
My mom.
Okay, so a bunch of flour.
Put some bacon powders in there, too.
Wow. What is that measuring spoon? What is that? Let me see this. Whose gravy boat did you snag that out of?
Mom brought it home in her purse.
Evidently.
My mom taught me how to make biscuits here and pie dough and
This table.
this table right here.
Wow.
Now we're gonna add some milk. Okay, that looks pretty good.
That's the consistency we're looking for.
That's it.
You have mixed them about as little as possible.
Well, you gotta be nice to your biscuits. Hey, you want me to show you?
Oh, boy. Why?
You gotta get a good twist on it. Look at him go, folks. He's got it now. He's going all the way to management. Now we get the trays.
While the biscuits bake up, Brian browns the sausage for the gravy. Mom's recipe also?
Mom's recipe. We're gonna put a little salt in here, some pepper.
Now what?
We add the milk.
Whoa!
Hot stuff. Give it a whisk or two.
That's thick, bro.
It is thick. If it stands up, it's ready.
That's a real deal biscuit right there. That's tasty. I don't think I could eat more than 6 or 12 of these. On the family-owned tour, we're right outside of Chicago, where we find a first-generation place that's only 800 square feet. Hey, but don't let the size fool you, because for the last 25 years, they've been jamming out tons of off-the-hook Chicago favorites.
I'm grilling them up. You want more peppers?
This is the best burger in Chicago.
Cheddar Burger, well done but juicy.
That's what it's all about, right?
We've been coming here almost 20 years.
It's good.
Today about 3 fries and 1 onion.
It looks like a war zone back here.
It's quality food.
Taste-o-vision.
Cheddar Polish was great.
Cheddar Polish.
The Italian beef is great. The Cheddar Burger is still.
I mean, this is the menu.
I need 1 onion ring.
But knowing the menu by heart just isn't that unusual at Paradise Pub. You ever eat twice a day?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cheddar burger, cheese fry.
Where fast food is home cooking.
When they leave here, I want people to feel like they've been to someone's backyard barbecue.
I got burgers waiting.
A backyard barbecue run by George and Tony Manos, who started the joint 24 years ago after jumping into the food biz as teens.
My dad was driving by one day. He saw a small sign for sale sign. He came home. He said, I got a great spot for you guys.
And 24 years later, they still don't want anyone else working the grill.
We have to be here.
Yeah,
The brothers have to be here.
Till now.
We're not hearing any complaints about that hot dog. I'm cooking it.
And what they're doing here in an 800 square foot joint
Thank you.
is traditional Chicago fast food, the way it ought to be.
1 medium raspberry iced tea, 1 medium Coke.
From Polish sausage to totally loaded Chicago dogs, homemade Italian beef, and check out their burgers.
It makes a big mess, so you got to have about 20 napkins ready to go when you're eating it.
Experienced man can hold about one handle.
Cheddar Burger.
Right.
It's like the Mac Daddy of all burgers.
Oh, yeah. It's just a great piece of meat.
3rd pound patty. Fresh, never frozen.
Look how hot that is. That's char grilled right there, baby. So that'll give a nice little crust on it. What temperature do you think that top is right now?
About 750.
Okay, so it's over.
There we go.
Look at that. What I like is that it's just got a nice sear on the outside.
An egg twist bun.
Are we grilling the buns?
Absolutely.
Yes, we do.
I'm putting the soft cheddar on the top of the bun.
The soft cheddar.
Right. The Wisconsin Mertz cheddar.
Right on top. Marry it together. There we go.
Pickles, lettuce, tomato, and some of these molten hot onions. Now, do you give a bib?
Nah, no bibs, man.
Oh. That is juicy. Oh. You guys have a shower?
We'll hose you down in the back.
It's a really strong cheddar, and it's really strong beef, and the onions just on top of that.
I taste a nice, great char taste. Cheese is great.
We've been standing here a while, yes, waiting for a char burger.
Is this like this just because it's Saturday?
No.
This is every day?
A nice sunny day. Yeah.
Oh, this is bananas.
Come get it.
We all love it.
Well, I've never seen nothing like this.
Say goodbye.
What you want to eat today?
When Sunny Knight brought his California-born wife, Sherry, home to West Virginia,
I'm a Cali girl.
the self-proclaimed hillbilly
Here's your grub.
and his West Coast bride
Well, I brought Beverly to the Hillbillies.
decided to open the ultimate West Virginia hot dog stand.
2 school buses stacked up next to a shed. And every yard sale item in the world out there.
It's beautiful. Hillbillies actually making fun of themselves.
And making some serious dogs, loaded with every combination.
Nothing in the heat.
Pizza dog.
The egg dog.
And at the heart of the menu,
There you go.
a ground beef sauce for the dogs.
This is the closest to the sauce that they served us in high school.
It sounds kind of bizarre, but it has a complexity to it.
It started with his mother's recipe.
We're gonna take
The meat.
Okay.
Where did we get lost? We only got the tub out, and then we got stuck in meat.
So we're gonna take the water, we're gonna pour it in there.
Throw in some red pepper, black pepper, salt, onion powder, garlic, chili powder, and tomato paste.
She's all yours.
What about those unconventional tools called spoons?
Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. My dirty one. That's more dishes to do at the end of the night.
Why dirty one?
This is looking wonderful.
It's kind of like meat pudding.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
That looks perfect. Yee-haw! It's ready to go on the burner. So we're gonna come over here and grab a weenie, couple jalapenos, nacho cheese, barbecue,
Barbecue,
mustard,
mustard,
mayonnaise,
mayonnaise.
ketchup.
You're making soup.
Then my sauce. Onion, coleslaw, little bit of the relish.
Oh, look at that kraut.
Okay, and then kraut. Okay.
I went through the layers. Oh, that's tasty. Wow, there's something spicy in there. Jalapeno.
Little jalapeno.
But it's not as hot as this one, with 2 kinds of peppers invented for one of the regulars.
Congressman Rahal.
The congressman comes here.
Comes here. Yes, he does.
Congressman, how are you?
Fine.
How's your dog?
Oh, it's great.
Now, this is named after you.
This is a Rahal Red Hot Weenie. And it is hot. It's got hot mustard, sauerkraut, fried onion, green peppers.
And of course, habaneros and jalapenos.
It's breaking the sweat out on me.
I got a Homewrecker.
Big, good hot dog.
15 inches long, 1 pound all beef weenie.
Throw it in the deep fryer.
You put a little crunch on that.
Start with a couple jalapenos.
Way to wedge them right down in there and hide them. So now we're gonna make the habanero sauce?
Chop, 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 chop. This is gonna add the extended heat.
Because of the 95 jalapenos you put in, those aren't gonna hurt.
Coleslaw, that is what cools it down a little bit. You need your roughage, just to garnish. There it is! Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah! Oh my God, that's hot!
It's spicy, but it's good.
You've eaten a Homewrecker?
Absolutely. 9 minutes and 33 seconds.
I grabbed one and got this free shirt. Is this your brother?
This is my brother.
It is your brother!
How'd you know? He's the one that named it.
Homewrecker.
They're just absolute characters, and the atmosphere is priceless.
Homewrecker!
I'm here in Wellborn, Texas, with a squeaky windmill and a dirt parking lot. Gives me a hankering for some good old Texas grub. You know, something like a Philly cheesesteak sandwich or a sausage and peppers. Hey, how about at this diner over here? It's an actual New York diner from the 1940s, shipped out and restored in the middle of Texas.
This is the authentic thing.
This is the real deal.
Couldn't get any more real. An authentic old diner from upstate New York, plopped down just 5 miles from Texas A&M University.
I'll tell as many people as I can to come out here and check it out.
To come and
It's
check
different.
Thanks to this guy,
These are the best.
Rich Risbon,
I grew up eating these.
a transplanted Philadelphian who's turning Texans onto the food he grew up with.
Delicious.
Grew up in an Italian family. My grandparents, great-grandparents came from Sicily and stuff, so we always had, you know, authentic food.
Now, Rich is teaching Texans you can put red sauce on almost anything.
I've never had meatloaf with marinara sauce, but this is the best.
And he's knocking them over with his Italian sausage and pepper sandwich.
Reminds me of New York.
And it is to die for.
Well, I'll start out with fresh vegetables and then put them on the grill, season them a little bit.
Coming in behind. Tell me about the sausage.
It's very authentic. Lots of fennel, lots of crushed red pepper in it. It's got a nice spice flavor to it. It comes actually out of Chicago.
Chicago-style sausage, or?
Oh, it's actually from Chicago. So.
What do you have, like a cousin that flies in on a weekly basis?
They got a few Italians there too.
So that's working right next to the peppers and onions, and then some of the rendering down, some of the fat coming off of the sausage helps get into the flavors of the peppers and onions.
Gives it more flavor.
Right on top of it. A little provolone.
A little smoked provolone.
Smoked provolone?
Smoked provolone.
Smoked provolone.
Gives a little extra more flavor.
Wow. So where do the rolls come from?
Those actually come out of New Jersey.
You know, you are supposed to buy things in the state in which you're...
We do. We get our tomatoes from here.
I'm gonna burn my mouth, I can already tell, but I'm such a junkie for it. Oh my. Now I'm gonna take you to a joint. There was an airplane hangar in World War II. Then it became a town hall. Well, then a plumbing shop. And of course, it evolved into a restaurant. Did I mention it's a Quonset hut? Eating good food in a Quonset hut.
Well, works for me.
Quonset huts were the big silver buildings the Army put up all over the country in the 40s and 50s. Half a century later, in Springfield, Illinois, this one's still standing as Charlie Parker's Diner.
Robin, small pancake.
Did you buy the building?
Yes. Girls order. My husband and I had come in here when it was a restaurant previously. He said, you know, I think we can do better than this. Hash brown. And I said, you know, I think you're right. And my Reuben basket and small cake.
So when the restaurant became available, Brenda Shirley and her husband made an offer. You have what experience in the restaurant business?
None.
Just a dream.
You love to cook.
And they've made it work.
Hot sauce or anything, boys?
Cranking out big plates, like the Reuben sandwich, homemade stuffed pork chops, overstuffed omelets, and a local specialty you can only find around here that a friend of mine told me I just gotta try. T-Ray, Thomas Ray, one of my fraternity brothers, and he said, you know what, on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, you've gotta try the Horseshoe. The Horseshoe, a huge combination of just about anything you can pile up on a couple pieces of bread.
It's just a hit in Central Illinois. It's just great.
Does that look the right size?
Sure.
Good cheese sauce is hard to find. Look at the size of that. Giddy up.
Giddy up.
The shoe was invented here in Springfield.
Shoe coming up.
Back in the 20s.
It's delicious.
2 pieces of toast, piece of ham on it,
and the ham was cut in a horseshoe shape, and then a cheese sauce. The French fries were put on top as the nails in the horseshoe.
Wow.
Hamburger shoe.
Cheese sauce.
Some other folks will tell you the first shoe was actually made with hamburgers.
There you go, girls.
But these days, they'll make them with just about anything.
Prefer it with the sausage gravy.
Breakfast shoe, over easy.
Eggs over easy in the hash browns.
It's a breakfast shoe. They all get 2 pieces of toast.
With scrambled.
Now he's gonna add the eggs.
That's a mess. Look at that.
Okay, there's a foundation of our horseshoe.
Bacon. Look at that.
There's no reason you should leave here hungry with something like this.
No siree. Half cheese, half gravy.
Oh, it's delicious.
And the American fries.
There you got one breakfast shoe.
Do you have a scale? Just the food alone is 3 pounds. So this is ready for the window?
That's ready for the window.
They'll crank out more than 3,500 breakfast shoes a year.
1,000 different variations.
They want it on whole wheat.
Hash browns.
Wheat toast. That makes it healthy, you know. Sausage patties, eggs over easy. Gravy. Eggs over easy in the hash browns.
You can have half and half.
You have 1 fried egg and 1 poached egg?
Sausage and gravy.
Scrambled eggs. 1 piece of rye, 1 piece of whole wheat.
And I'm not gonna have to eat anything the rest of the day.
But there's all those lunchtime shoes, too.
I'm waiting on my hamburger shoe.
Chicken, steak.
Breaded tenderloin shoe?
Yeah.
You can get fish.
People really get it with fish?
People really get it with fish.
Whatever they get it with, the heavy hitter for the lunchtime shoes is Brenda's homemade cheese sauce.
It's Brenda's secret recipe.
Whose recipe?
My mother's.
Okay, so what do? We get some flour, it goes down.
We're gonna make a roux.
You gotta keep moving it or you'll ruin it.
Ruin it. You want a nice creamy roux?
Now what?
Okay, add our milk.
Now just a little bit at first, right?
Yes. Cheese.
Nice and creamy.
Looks good. We have a special seasoning that we add.
Okay.
I can't give you the secret because that's what makes our cheese
Yes.
so hot.
It's hot.
A little bitey.
Yeah, that's good though. That's what people really dig. So when I'm cruising the quad at the University of Michigan in my Mac 67 Camaro, a question comes to mind. Where should I eat? Now, if you ask anybody in the student body where to go for the bomb burger, they're gonna say Crazy Jim's Blimpy Burger. Regular buns, regular buns. What you having, girlfriend?
I need 2 doubles.
It's the best burger you can get.
Just tastes better than anything else.
That's the triple. Next. You love the Blimpy, don't you? What do you want?
I want a bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
BL what? At this joint, you may know what you want.
No, like I want a hamburger with bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
No!
But you better know how to say it.
You want a double with bacon on it, okay?
Yeah, that's what I want.
There you go. That's what you want. And you've got to order in order. What are you having, sir? Sides. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then size. How many patties did you say you wanted? Then grilled toppings and buns. And you have nothing grilled on yours, sir? No. Why not?
Before you even think about choosing your cheese.
American.
What I want to know is, do you want a bun? That's real important to me. God, I'm nervous for you. I know. I'm not ready to have a nervous breakdown. We only made 2 patties. Yeah!
Daviaski's been doing this forever.
I just love this job. I'm gonna get for you. I got you, baby. How long have you been doing this? I was 14 when I started working here.
Alongside Rich Magner.
What do you want on your burger?
Who was a college kid at the time.
And I worked part-time off and on for 4 years.
When Rich came back and bought the place more than 2 decades later, he changed almost nothing.
Yeah.
From ordering etiquette.
Anything grilled extra when I'm cooking it?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
It's not the military. Yes, sir. No, ma'am.
To the burgers themselves.
Single on regular?
From singles to a stack of 5.
Okay, then I'm quick.
Or any size you want.
Could I get 10 in the Kaiser?
You go, baby.
And with almost 30 toppings, cheeses, and buns to choose from,
What do you have it on this?
the possibilities will fry your brain.
And a quad on onion with bacon.
Triple with bacon, banana peppers.
Double on onion, Swiss cheese, banana peppers, pickles, and ketchup.
Anything grilled extra when I'm cooking it?
No, thank you.
Good. I don't want to do it anyway.
And don't be fooled by the floor show.
Lean back. Hey.
These are the real deal burgers.
Outstanding. Absolutely awesome.
I mean, the real foundation, you believe, of this meat is fresh ground by you every day?
Yeah, we're gonna double grind.
Okay.
Never been frozen.
Now we're gonna make them into the 10 balls per pound, which is 1.6 ounces a ball.
That's right, 8 ounces for 5, which is 16 ounces for 10. So if we go through easily 500 pounds a week.
500 pounds.
That's 2 tons a month. Some are quints, some are doubles.
Okay, what kind of burger would you like? We get a double with hot peppers, onions on pumpernickel. I need a triple, bacon, sesame bun. She has no idea what's coming. Can I get a quint, onions, peppers, bacon, salami, and mushroom? Yes! If I forget it, you just eat it. Oh. Look at that.
Mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup, lettuce, pickle, onion, and relish. There you go.
Baby burger,
Mommy burger, go to the hospital burger.
I'm gonna start with the little one, huh?
That meat is so tender. Wow, that's tasty. But the cheddar and the peppers.
The beauty is layering it. You get all your flavors mingling just the right way.
I don't know where to post up on this thing. Look at the Festival of Funk. So much salami, call my mommy. A Triple D, when we hit an historic place like Baltimore, well, we got to use the inside track of a buddy who lives here. So regardless of the weather or how busy this dude is, we're at Charm City Cakes to talk to the cake bad boy, Duff Goldman, and find out one of his favorite joints.
Calling cops.
This is where the magic happens.
How you doing?
Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
So you open up the bakery, you've been doing this thing here, but you really come from a culinary background, not just a background of making incredible cakes.
I've been a cook for almost 20 years.
I come to Baltimore, I want to try some iconic Baltimore food.
Locals know, gotta get pit beef.
So where's the best place to get it?
I think probably Chaps.
Chaps. Let's get some pit beef.
All right, let's do it. Oh, sweet.
Isn't that nice?
Come on, let me drive.
Seriously.
Seriously, can I?
No.
Oh, come on.
How do you get to make any cake?
This thing is awesome. That way, I'll punch it.
This is the famous Chaps.
This is Chaps.
Look at that. You come to Baltimore, this is what you better see.
If you don't, it's not pit beef.
The charcoal pit beef. You're not gonna get it nowhere else.
One medium rare beef on a roll.
It is so tender.
It just falls right apart.
Let me pre-pit beef.
Done the way you want,
Medium well and a medium rare, Milton.
then sliced thin
Oh, look at that.
and piled high.
Best pit beef ever.
When anybody says chef, they know what we're talking about.
It started 21 years ago when Bob and Donna Kreger got married.
As a wedding gift, my father gave me this little shack.
For lawn tools, or what was the
no,
reason?
he said since my husband loved to cook, we should put a pit beef stand outside of his nightclub. Fry and a rare. We started just a grill, an exhaust system, and a register.
And learned real quick.
2 beef on a roll?
Thank you.
Bringing in so many fans, they had to add on a dining room.
Somebody get the counter, please.
But the beef is still the same.
Is this the best pit beef in Baltimore?
Yes, it is.
Now this is...
It's a bottom round. You put about 6 of these on to start the day.
You can smell it from as early as probably 6 o'clock in the morning.
Once I smelled that smoke, I said I got to get over here.
We're just straight on the grill just like it is. 400 or 500 degrees usually.
Baker boy, what do you think? That's about right. I'll melt the bowl. Where'd your bling go, Green? Can you get part medium rare and part well done?
Here, you can get whatever you want.
Medium rare.
For both rare?
Yes, sir.
Good.
You got 3 medium wells.
I like rare more than anything.
Pull it rare, bring it over to the edge, cut it.
Look at that.
And now in about 15 minutes, you're ready to start working that.
What are we gonna make first?
We'll make a beef sandwich.
You can do it. Come on now. Keep pushing it. It got to the point where it's really on the rare side.
Right.
I mean, we're almost tartare right
So
there.
that goes back on the grill. And then we'll bring another piece
So this
out.
is like tag team meat slicing.
Exactly.
Hey, look at that over there.
Oh,
Check that out. Oh. Now, what do you like to put on these?
onions, maybe a little salt and pepper, bit of horseradish on there.
Now, how many of these do you guys sell in a day?
A couple hundred.
You know, I like the little char to it. But I gotta say, the medley of the white onion, the really nice bright horseradish, a little bit of salt and pepper, a great roll, not too much bread. I hate when you get too much bread and it starts to become...
It's all about the meat.
Right. That'll just clean you right out, won't it? Wow.
That's good for you. Horseradish. Good for you.
Whoa.
There it is.
My toes are I mean, usually, I go like, wow. Welcome to Baltimore.
It's spicy, it's moist. The meat is so tender.
I give it way past a 10.
And there's way more than beef.
3 turkeys.
They're putting everything on the pit.
If you want a variety, ham, turkey,
I like it.
and then of course sausage too. That's another good.
Oh yeah, what do you got there, Meat Wizard?
Corned beef.
Yep, they're even pit grilling the corned beef for killer Reubens and combos any way you want.
Definitely jalapenos.
I think we should have it every single way you can possibly make it.
My favorite is a bulldog. A couple of slices of cheese, and we put the sausage on, put the beef on.
Get up underneath it like this. Bring your shoulders, protect yourself when you're at the counter.
You're coming to my town and teach me how to bulldog?
I didn't think the pit beef could get any better. That little sausage kicker.
This one's got pit beef, ham, and corned beef.
Is there anything wrong with this picture? Actually, no, there's not. When the bread won't even wrap around. That is so much flavor. Sweetness of the ham, that briny, pickly spice on the corned beef, and then just a nice smoky flavor from the pit beef.
roll that can withstand the pressure.
This is like sandwich engineering right here. Good mouthfeel.
It is, good mouthfeel. You so want a bite of this, don't you?
It's great, man.
Well, I like everything they got in here.
I need a ribbon chicken barbecue for call-in.
They got the best smoky flavor in the whole town.
Same as always, for 2 decades.
It's like going to a family member house and they got the grill out.
Have a great day, sir. Thank you.
Except they're always open. And they don't mind you stopping by.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
And he came from Delaware to get some pit beef.
I want the beef and turkey.
You make these great combos. Now, can I custom build my own combo?
Oh, absolutely.
For my boy Duff? Yeah?
Start with the beef.
Some jalapenos down, horseradish. Okay, now we put the ham up there.
Cut the burger in half.
Nacho cheese sauce.
Sausage.
Pickles. We'll chop beef, turkey. Where are you, Duffinator? My brother. That. Just look at the cascading joy. There you go. There's a champion. Let's cut this in half.
No, don't cut it. Don't. If you cut it, it's gonna explode.
Look at the bite out of it.
Make sure you don't lose anything.
Get over here. Oh, he goes for a double bite. What cheese?
You got
Is there anything right here? You good? No, you look fine.